What's up?
Yo, Patch. Yeah, started to stream on YouTube. I'm just glad that I didn't stream the earlier attempt. We got destroyed by Piccolo. But mainly because I couldn't use my evasive when he hit me with the meteor crash. I couldn't even use my evasive. And then when I used the sensor beam to revive myself, Piccolo grabbed me away the second I recovered. Doing good, how about you? And none of my teammates ever attempted to use the sensor beam. And there was even one idiot who wasted the limit burst at the beginning. Yeah, just doing the raid quest once, and then I will have to PvP. And yeah, instead of reviving people, my teammates did nothing. Like, I was probably the only one who used the capsule. Doesn't surprise me that that gun of destruction guy pretty much went down. Still locked on. Because it was still locked on to me. Guys, capsules are a thing. Finally I was able to use my evasive. I swear sometimes you can't even use your evasive because I don't know. Maybe the game's laggy. And someone goes beast. You're probably playing a male Zen and you go beast. Just make it easier. Yeah, anime gamer. Here, Goku. Just make it easier for the raid boss to one-shot you. As if I'm the only one who knows what moves you should use. Okay, no one popped the limit burst, I would just do it. And he logged onto me again. Oh, sorry, Karma. You know, for all the time I called you anime gamer. I can show you without switching. I even created a new drip for my margin. I mean, this is because I got to know you as anime gamer. I mean, it honestly says a lot when I have like double the points or double the attack rating from the second place.
Know that learning from
And yeah, I have Cooler as my mentor right now. I mean, I decided,
Hey everybody, I'm starting
you know, when I'm grinding for clothing,
now, do you guys?
or for maybe for some moves that I don't have yet, I decided to pick double the mentors. As I'm currently somewhat on a way to max out friendship with the mentors. I mean, I've maxed out Frieza, Cell, and Cooler yesterday. Your Gecko? For margin, I think for male margin is best to go completely all in health, stamina, and basic. I respect that, and I will try to call you Karma, but the thing is, you know, for years I would say I called you anime gamer, even with the name change.
He's a lucky kid.
I mean, for example, even Knight, even though he renamed himself a couple of times. I think once even after Yu-Gi-Oh card, I believe. But yeah, so technically I did it 3 times, but the second time didn't count. Again, I got hit by the meteor crash. I couldn't use my evasive. And then when I popped my capsule, he grabbed me immediately. So there was nothing I could have done. Just got straight up slaughtered. 2 million? Guys, don't you have a life? You let it slide. This sounds so serious.
Greetings.
But yeah, this is like still like one of my super early sets. Still going to change that one. But I kind of like it how he looks like a thug, a street thug. Then we have like really cool drip. I'm really glad that I found like a mix with the Tapion here, and the Tapion here works super great. Although I don't really have much damage output with Key Blast and Strike. I mean, technically my male margin has a bit more strike support, so I should also go for some strike moves. Honestly. And then honestly guys, I think this drip is so cool. It looks so clean and fresh. Maybe instead of Key Blast Cannon, I will use Soaring Fist. I don't know. I mean, the difference is not too great with Key Blast and Strike. This is so much drip, not gonna lie. Originally, I had the End of the Trunks jacket, but I just noticed, maybe it's because my margin is so small, but there's so much clipping on clothing with the male margin. This really prevents me from having so much drip. But this looks so clean. Look, he's vibing with the music. Honestly, if there's anyone who makes like lo-fi or anything music like this, I'm kind of begging you. Or if you make like music or anything that's good for vibes, take my male margin, edit this guy out, give me credit, and like this guy's vibing. When I see a male margin, you won't. Why? Why won't you play fair? Also, on this margin, I decided to go with the Shenrong Super Soul. I think I should go really tanky. The thing is, I could also add Do or Die, but I feel like this is going to... When you use Do or Die against an opponent that knows somewhat what they're doing, you will get hit straight away and get interrupted after Do or Die. Nakama, why? Exactly. I think what you also could do is use neither Kami nor Piccolo on a male margin, and then kind of use the health regeneration. Why? You don't see many male margins, that's the point. Also, anyone in chat, do you have any idea how you can combo off after Fierce Fist? Well, without it charging to how many stages are there? 3, 4? I mean, with the last stage there's like a big knockdown, a knockback. But is there any way in which you can combo off after Fierce Fist? I could imagine like if you're just corner fighting. I mean, who the hell uses the infinite grab or all that stuff? Storm? You mean burst, right? Nah, that won't work. I already tried, this is what I did off screen before I went live. I already tried like some of the fastest attack I know. I mean, probably Dragon Blitz is like one of the fastest strike attacks. Like you could, in theory, you could go for a Justice Kick, with its second input, just as Crush, and then use a Dragon Blitz and you can still follow up. I used Dragon Blitz, I used Finishing Blow from Whis, I used Sonic Bomb, I even tried that Key Super attack from Vados, Meteor, but there's like, unless you do some shenanigans which require an insane setup of using murder grenade and punching the opponent into the murder grenade, into the pillar, with the Fierce Fist. But these are combos that you will probably not pull in online. Combo that you want to try. I think recently when I fought him, I imagined that guy had no idea how to play them. Now Soaring Fist won't work. Not that I remember it working. There's also like the distance in which Soaring Fist has to travel. And I think the knockback is too far. Like even with Dragon Blitz. Normally with Dragon Blitz we appear really fast behind the opponent. What I could imagine is that you use Kairos Cannon. But you have to be lucky that one of the shots hits the opponent when you knock them away. But to be more precise, a consistent way to combo off after Fierce Fist. I mean, everything becomes more expensive, but everyone still earns the same money. Also, when I've checked the leaderboards, so something cannot be right. Like, how did this guy actually surpass you by almost 5,000 points? This guy must be cheating. That's quite expensive. I'm glad to hear that, Goku. But be careful, a lot of people are getting salty when you play Namekian. Although it's understandable. I feel like Namekians have to get fixed. Like they were nerfing Saiyans, male and female Saiyans, in the past couple of times. They only somewhat nerfed male Earthlings, but that was more like an, let's say, an universal fix. Also, I'm still at the top chat and I forgot to put the live chat. So I hope I didn't miss any messages. That doesn't look like it. When people are quitting because Namekians are getting nerfed, then people are... I think then you should see a bunch of pictures behind the word scrub in the dictionary. Why are people maining the Namekians like crazy in ranked? Yo, Kasai? You wanna stream PvP more? But that's the catch, Kasai. If you don't play PvP, you will never become good enough for it. Dude, you know the basics. Then try ranked. I think on Xbox it's more enjoyable, I guess. Or play with your friends. It's not? Oh, okay, can't really judge. I mean, from your last streams, Kasai, you actually have quite a few friends who I could imagine can play endless with you. Are the good ranked players left? But here's the thing, Karma. You mainly use Namekian to combat Namekians. Like if Namekians get nerfed, like what else would you play against? Honestly, in which I would nerf Namekian, I would adjust their basic attack damage. They emit more damage than a male Saiyan or a male Earthling in one combo, despite being ranked lower than them. Female Saiyans at some point did so much damage. They had this one combo which you just had to loop in a single stamina break and you were good to go. And they nerfed it. But Namekians? Something's not right about the Namekians. They changed the heavy punch on the male Saiyan. I mean, technically, Karma, they really nerfed male Saiyan like this. And you could imagine every time I punch someone with a male Saiyan with the triangle punch, the heavy, while I'm transformed, I'm missing out potentially twice as much damage as I normally would deal. And normally on a male Saiyan you were focusing on this. So in theory, in an entire fight, I'm missing out easily between 2,000 and 4,000 points of damage easily. But yeah, that's the thing, Kasai. Even though all your friends are casual, like, as you said, like you. So first of all, you can grow from each other, you can learn with each other. I mean, you can just play normal and then you can say, okay, listen buddy, I would like to try something else. I would like to play a bit more advanced. Let me throw in some cancels and stuff. And keystones. Like, and then you ask your friend, how about you also try it? I mean, I would play with your Kasai, but sadly there's no crossplay. Let's jump in ranked and catch up with chats. But yeah, PlayStation cheeses. I mean, people are literally cheating. He was likening Keebless Cannon. He's saying Keebless Cannon is cheese. Well, I don't really mind Steedo as a content creator, but honestly, the only thing Steedo should really do when it comes to his content is shut up. I mean, this guy has range, this guy has reach, and a lot of people have no opinion and no mind on their own, and they just repeat what other people say without even knowing what they say. So obviously when Steedo is saying, oh, Keebler's can is cheese, and then other people are saying, yeah, but but Steedo said Keebler's can is cheese. And then I'm saying Steedo has knowledge about shit. I mean, this guy might be entertaining, he might have good editing and stuff, but this guy is kind of... He may not be toxic, like a toxic player, but he's toxic for the community. He's like a venom. He infects the community, and it spreads like a disease. Too bad that I already made, so I have like all the clips. What is this? Ah, oh, come on, seriously? Oh my god, this lag. Could have perfected this guy if it wasn't for the lag. But there's so many people, I mean, believe it or not, but there are people believing that Berkule is a really good player. Yo, Ninja? I mean, there are really people out there and say, yeah, Berkule. And this is because they only see Berkule playing against paid people. Or bad people. And he's winning all the time, obviously. And maybe he's like the only Xenoverse player they watch. You could say their knowledge is just surface level. They've like no idea what's underneath it. It's like they're watching an iceberg and say, oh, that iceberg is tiny. And then underneath it you have like this massive deep thing going. So big, and then underneath it there's like the Pirates of the Caribbean Kraken. And they're all saying, oh, this iceberg has nothing, it's just small, nothing special. Really, he used... This camera bug is really annoying. Just like my opponents. Yeah, we'll go blue to evolve really quick and beat this guy's ass. What? Now let it burst. Yeah. Now let it burst. So, what am I missing? You have a screenshot of this guy being pretty much below you. Yeah, I feel like boosting. I mean, this was similar with that one player that that closed in really quickly when I did an attempt to go for the first rank. I mean, that was crazy. I mean, Ryo Sukana was closing in really fast, but then lost a couple of times, and I was like, okay, now I can chill. And then I did the Cyberman raid a little bit, and then checked the leaderboard, and then I noticed, wait, this like, I think Jet was his name? Or is his name? Closed in relatively fast, and I noticed that this guy was doing jumps from 100 points. I mean, that was a bit ridiculous to say, but I feel like as a European near the rank reset, you have really tough, because when the rank resets, it's probably going to be here Sunday 2 a.m. Most people are going to sleep at that time, but in America it should be maybe like afternoon. So they're more people are more player active, so they have an easier time to grind to that rank. I had to play search for all lobbies. But yeah, Keebless Can is not cheese. I mean, it's not like that you could technically use instant rise and punish the opponent while they're being stuck in an animation. I mean, just don't get hit by it. I mean, Keebless Can is a move that you could easily say, just don't get hit by it. It's a bit more complicated with Jump Spike, because Jump Spike, even if you dodge, you get hit. Kama would recommend that Kasai is switching. I mean, honestly, if he switch, he has to get and grind everything from the beginning. But honestly, buying a new console just for the Switch to play, it's not worth it. But even Broly and post K cheeses are easy to counter. I mean, the only thing the Namek should get, they should get adjusted damage with their attacks. Maybe shave off 1,000 points of damage with their main combo. Or maybe 500 points of damage. But I think the amount of damage they do, 1,000 would be great. And slow down the health recovery. They clearly have too much health recovery. Like male Saiyans, when they get in crucial health, they get just a slight attack boost. Frieza race characters are getting a bit more faster. Namekians, they just recover all the time. Kivaskan is a comic son, exactly. But that is exactly what rank is, testing patience. But if I go into the next fight, I miss on chat more completely. Yo, Knight, but Steeder said, yeah. If Steeder said, give me all your money, are people going to do that too? I feel like people are really in the position to talk who are actually fair sport and are actually on a high rank gameplay. Leg switching against you is fair. I mean, it depends on what you're playing, but leg switching in general is an unfair thing. It's like, it's literally a cheat, you could say, because you're using something like you're using an outside force to help you out. I mean, it is actually right, but people do not necessarily have to be PvP players. I mean, they could technically gather and have like a fair opinion and gather knowledge about when they are watching stuff. I mean, knowledge is one thing, execution is the other. I mean, even non-PvP players can have the knowledge, but if they lack the execution, it's also a different thing. That's just stupid. So I think this guy just wanted to build up ki relatively fast for some early spam. Yo, Andy, Blue Evolution is meh. Blue Evolution is probably the best Evoken in the game. They probably had a friend. I mean, if they're like... They probably have some friends. cheating and probably fighting some high rank players. I mean, if you attempt to grind at midnight in ranked, it's going to be troublesome. Less players, less opportunities. But yeah, something is definitely fishing. Probably someone near the high ranks must have had boosting. Cheddar keep us Kenneth cheese. Apparently Steedo did. What? Maybe the inside of the PlayStation 5 and the controllers were not there. But yeah, the thing is, Steedo just plays a lot of player matches and all that stuff. And everything he dislikes is automatically bad in general. Which strike supers is the best for teleporting towards? Less damage. Plus, yeah. I mean, which strike supers is the best for teleporting towards? Like, what exactly do you mean with teleporting towards? Like, if you're far away or like a mid combo? Because I can tell you, like, some of the best strike supers attacks are definitely like Soaring Fist, Destructive Fracture, Super God Fist. You could also probably throw Savage Strike in there too. Evil Whirlwind. Eagle Kick. Apparently Karma also showed me that Perflash is also good, but it's more like to pump out damage, not to extend combos. Kaioken Assault also works to extend combos. Meteor Strike is also a really good strike move. I mean, this is just the online side. Most of the stuff that works online because of iframes won't work. Like most of the stuff that works online because of iframes won't work offline. I feel like they have two separate codings for each move, depending on where you are, online or offline. Like for example, also a Demon Flash Strike is also a really great move. For example, when you get caught in Demon Flash Strike with the counter, you can use a super attack and apparently also back it to escape. But online, you know, offline I tested it, after much backflip, everything works out of it, but online when I got hit by it, I couldn't even backflip out of. What about Wranglets? I think Wranglets is only like a good choice if you have like, if you really want to extend after Justice Kick. Justice Kick is also good, but if you're using Justice Kick, also have Wranglets. Was on the verge to perfect him. I was actually expecting the Emperor's Death Beam. Your dog? The game's always been fair and balanced. I mean, the thing is, if the game developers are just adding content to the game, and just content, and rarely fix something. I mean, obviously there's going to be more cheese.
You can't turn on the organization. You get on their bad side and they'll destroy you. No one would miss me.
But I feel like sometimes you can't really fix something without just changing something completely. Like the Goku Black Superstar. Like, how do you want to fix this one? I mean, in order to do that, they have to change how stamina resets actually work. I feel like if they would make it that if you reset your stamina and recover and try to recover from it, that you get maybe like a certain percentage of your stamina back. Because I feel like a stamina break is more supposed to emulate like an attack that really throws the opponent off guard. But yeah, again, Andy, Blue Evolved is one of the best evolves in the game. That was smart evasive. But I think Kasai mainly has female characters. At least I've seen so many Sane characters. I was like, yo. I think in Xenoverse 1 it was the same for me. I had a male Saiyan, a female Saiyan. I think 2 male Earthlings. And I think the rest were female Earthlings. Because in Xenoverse 1, Namekians were not really too good, I think. Margins, they had a lot of health, they were really like the tanks things. But female margins were Ki Blast based.
Sora, you wanted one.
They were not really that good.
I'll pay for it.
It's just don't interest you.
Come intertwined. Remain a part of each other's lives.
Super Explosive Wave, best evasive. I still don't know why people are using it. Did Steedo say it's good? Because it's not. I feel like the only real usage this move should have is when you are caught inside of an ultimate or when the opponent is limit bursting. Because it's really good for denying limit bursts. Kinda sick of seeing the same males playing exact same with the same. I feel like the main reason why I'm just stick to one preset is because eventually when you try to make every preset like diverse and unique, at a certain point there's just one preset which is from a PvP standpoint just far superior than the others. Maybe because you just happen to have a really good strong moveset. I really would like to replace Aura Slide with Demon Flash Strike on Blue Evolve, but the thing is, Demon Flash Strike, that move is something that you want to use a couple of times. Because that moveset that I'm using, like Destructive Fracture, Soaring Fist, Aura Slide, these are all moves that I've chose that I want to use when I'm definitely going to hit my opponent. Like when I'm using these moves, they're going to hit most of the time. But the thing is with Demon Flash Strike, you probably use it a bit more often. Even in the video, that I was about to say, check out my YouTube channel. We are right now my YouTube channel. But last night I uploaded the video why Demon Flash Strike is the best move. And you will see me using Demon Flash Strike quite a lot without landing or with it missing. And this is the thing, you can't really allow to waste your ki too much with Blue Evolved. Even with the Gogeta Super Sword, you still lose ki, you have a ki drain by 3%. So it's definitely a little bit harder to get your ki back with Blue Evolved. On this set, I kind of emulate the Blue Evolved damage, but my ki is stable. I don't lose ki. Super Saiyan Blue has a ki drain of 10%, and with my Super Soul, I'm actually gaining back 10% of ki, like a ki out recovery mode of 10%. I wonder if he's going to dodge this one. Also, I would say it's somewhat of an expensive thing to go for 3-hit combo on Blue Evolved. This is something I already tested and tried. I mean, I really love Demon Flash Strike and I would like to have it on my favorite set. But I feel like with Demon Flash Strike, I mean, there's going to be a time in which I want to use it for the counter, and it's not working, and then I wasted 1 bar of ki for nothing. Maybe it fails the second time and I wasted a 2nd bar of ki for nothing. And it's definitely a bit harder to gain ki back in Blue Evolved, even with the Gogeta Super Stalling. It's much easier to gain ki back with Super Saiyan Blue and Vegeta Super Soul. Also, something I completely misunderstood and didn't realize, that Super Saiyan Blue also gives you a defense boost. I've read that they changed the defense drop, that first Super Saiyan Blue lowered your defense, but I thought they just changed it instead of a 10% or 12% to be just a 5%. But then I went into Sportia's Discord yesterday to check some transformation stats, and I was like, wait, why is there standing now decreased damage taken? And I went into training and tested it myself. And yeah, Super Saiyan Blue makes you tanky now by 5%. I mean, look, I don't lose ki. I'm just drifting, I don't lose ki. The thing is, with Blue Evolved and Gogeta Super Sword, you're still losing ki when you're not currently engaged in battle. This guy is relatively passive. And pretty much you could say massive Super Saiyan Blue. I got you on the ropes now. The thing is, for example, when you're blue evolved and you do, let's say, destructive fracture, this is like a moment where you don't really do something to gain ki.
No, my heart belongs to me.
What's the best transformation for so new tanky Male Saiyan? Probably Super Saiyan 3. Super Saiyan 3 gives you a plus 15% to melee defense and 10% towards Ki Blast defense. So with Zabon Super Soul, for example, you're also becoming somewhat tanky with Super Saiyan 3, or maybe use Piccolo's new Super Soul, Orange Piccolo's Super Soul, and then you are going to be really tanky of a Male Saiyan 2.
Is that supposed to be a joke? Cause I'm not laughing.
But yeah, the rework of a stamina break or just a stamina reset will work. A high level of male CICs is the same. You mean like square triangle? I mean, the thing is, male Saiyans and male Earthlings don't necessarily have a better way to attack. I mean, with most female characters, you can attack in with a dash, like you do with most CICs. Not CICs, with most cast characters. Like the way you attack with when you play Goku, the same way you can attack easily with a female Saiyan. And I think female Earthling too. But try that as a male Saiyan and male Earthling and you will fail most of the time. So square triangle is like the best way. Although a lot of male Saiyans are just going for the standard square triangle and then the heavy light combo. But I feel like as a male Saiyan, I feel like their knockaway combos and such, they're just so similar to each other. You can go for a lot of variety. Because with their knee, they have like a really good hitbox. But I think it's mainly when you do it with a step vanish dash. Like when you dash, press the X button. PlayStation's the X button. And then like when you're vanishing and then you attack. This is where they're really good at. But you can't really play like Goku with a male Saiyan or like Bardock with a male Saiyan. This won't work. Mixed feelings about the Saints having teleportation feature. It's sometimes a blessing, especially if you want to break someone's guard and you're too close. But male Saints do not necessarily have a way to use a charged heavy inside of a basic combo. Just have to do like this swing kick and then follow up out like this. Have a male Saiyan? I mean, you could go pretty basic and just go all in with health, stamina and basic attack. I mean, I just have 100 health, 125 stamina, 125 basic and 25 in strike. I would have gone just all in and have stamina and basic. But then I feel like I would just copy what many people are doing. And my male Saiyan would be like slightly weaker than most people who have like the same attribute but like one of these perfect QQ banks. So I decided to go slightly a bit more in favor towards strike. Oh, we have El Bozo. It's not El Dozo, it's El Bozo. Super Saiyan Rose and then the ability. You mean like the Woken? But I hope you do realize that Super Saiyan Rose is just Super Saiyan Blue. One could say that, maybe one could argue that it is slightly stronger, but we do not necessarily have a solid evidence that Super Saiyan Rose is technically stronger than Super Saiyan Blue. The main reason why Goku Black was just beating on the others is because he actually took the body of Goku that was, I think, 2 years ahead in the future. Nice miss. I'm calling this GG's now. Could have just Dragon Burn. I'm kind of thinking to clip this and put this. I mean, I really would like to make like a video in which I just defeat Dragon Burn users straight up in a row. Stopping it from them, exactly. But this is something that works really great on a Male Saiyan. I think you cannot really do this on a Male Earthling because they do not really have, they don't have that much range with a step. So Destructive Fracture is perfect for Male Saiyan. It's like, this move is made for Male Saiyan. But yeah, here's the thing in... I still feel like that maybe there's like a slight difference, but the only thing is, as it was explained in the Dragon Ball Super manga, that when Goku Black transformed into Rose, Zamasu made it like, oh, this is what happens when a deity surpasses Super Saiyan God or something like this. So pretty much when someone who already has Divine Ki surpasses Super Saiyan God by going Super Saiyan Blue. But yeah, also the fact that Zamasu pretty much snatched the body of a Goku that was 2 years ahead of what Goku was when they fought them. I mean, obviously 2 years there was probably a lot of training in between. It's also funny, a lot of people are saying, why was Zamasu able to control Goku's power and not Ginyu? I mean, how long was Ginyu in Goku's body? He just recently obtained it. The amount of time Zamasu spent with Goku's body. I think I cannot word it without having it sound a bit weird. Or maybe inappropriate. But Zamasu had more time to get used to the body. No such charge to cancel. I attacked relatively late. A 1 hour length of clips. I mean, I'm kind of surprised that people actually watch my live streams. Like when they're not live anymore. It's kind of surprised, and I never thought that people are watching it. Like when I go to my dashboard, and also did they change the YouTube dashboard? Because when I'm on my dashboard and I click to your channel, it just sends me like back to my dashboard instead to my actual channel. But when I go to my past live streams, and it also appears that I have like a hater, someone who wants up with this guy's points. actually so tempted.
I've become a god!
I'm tempted. But yeah, I think my last stream that I had, I think it was somewhat on 145 total views. And now over the time it got like 40 views on top.
If you're gonna apologize, now's the time. Tricks won't work. Tricks won't work. This is the end. Tricks won't work. Tricks won't Looks like you're not so I knew it! I'm the champion!
I think I haven't played Hercule in ages. The god himself. The thing is, I know most of the basic combos of Hercule, but I do not necessarily the advanced stuff or where the most iframes are in his combos. I mean, normally, the best advice I could give you when you're fighting against Hercule, just grab him. When he's missing a combo, just grab. Just try to grab. Really someone challenging you over the title? I mean, sometimes I'm just standing idle in the lobby now to get some invites. And so why are people using Hit's time skip move? I mean, obviously you could say that I was a bully for this, but let's be honest. If I used my Melee, the fight would have been over way sooner. Into EA just now. If I guess that man right. I mean, so I think some rewards appeared later, but I mean that dead rate was really stupid. Thank you for the rest of the stream. But again, I mainly use, okay, I've seen the low points, I decided, okay, this is safe for Hercule. I mean, again, I haven't played Hercule in ages. And if I played my male Saiyan, or any other of my CICs, this fight would have probably been over way sooner. Like, why is this guy... Like seriously, if I were him, I would have already stopped playing ranked. I mean, for example, could use Vegeta.
Crush them.
Like the miscolored Vegeta. But also if you have like a Goku CAC with the wrong eye color, And the Grand Prix closing, I mean.
Have you said your prayers?
Goku was on Wii U. I mean, I was dressed up as a god of destruction with the beast rig the other day when I was grinding for the first place. I'm somewhat happy that I didn't finish first place while being equipped with this preset. I'm just so happy at this point. Imagine you're grinding your ass off and then you're having like the wrong outfits and then everyone has like a God of Destruction CAC in the lobby. I'm tempted, you know, I kind of feel bad that I used Hercule against someone who's so inexperienced. Gag DJ.
All right, bring it.
Why wasn't I hitting him there? Oh, I had to punch. Damn.
Well, you did better than I expected.
I feel like this rolling Hercule kick is also certain rated. Fun fact, at one point, I think in the lifespan of 2 years of this game, I even used to have this on the preset. Because I thought it was actually really good. I mean, it helped me a lot. Honestly, let's check out this Goku guy. For a future joke. I should also dress him as Vegeta. I mean, I'm being honest, when I started to play this game, I also had like a complete Beerus outfit. But I mean, obviously, there's like no trace of it anymore. And it wasn't really my main outfit to go. I mean, the thing is, I never had the chance to experience like the Goku Blue wig in Xenoverse 1. So this is why I had it on. I'm being honest here, I really had like the God of Destruction Goku Blue wig drip on my Messian. But again, I never got that outfit on, or the wig, to put it that way, the wig on in Xenoverse 1.
Hey everybody, I'm starting a special class soon. You don't want to miss it now, do you guys?
But to be fair, I never really went for a Goku copy or something. Where are the moves?
Greetings.
Where do we use CAC? I'm curious. But yeah, honestly, that one guy, that Goku CIC dude that I just checked. Honestly, when your win rate starts to spread like this and you're playing ranked and you just lose one fight after another, at this point I would just
Here I go.
stop playing ranked for a second and actually think, okay, why am I losing? What is happening? And then I would actually go to and have like one of these anime time skips,
I'm pretty strong this time around.
going to hiding and train. It's going to be a bit troublesome.
You wish.
This is what you mainly want to do.
Take that. You need to work on it.
Against Circle, you do not necessarily want to fully engage in battle.
You wish. You wish.
And you mainly want to go for grabs.
Take that.
Because Circle can't vanish. As you can see, there's not much of a window for you to attack.
Take that.
I'm sorry if I play like this, but this is honestly the only way in which you can safely fight against Circle.
You need to work on it. You wish. Take that.
mean, honestly, not the best example on how to play against Hercule, but honestly, this is probably one of the only Hercule fights you will ever see in my streams. No one really plays Hercule. I mean, why should you? I mean, you can play Namekian. Against Hercule. I don't even have Thank You Dragon Bot on my Gokus. I'm that kind of player. But against, if you really fight against like an experienced circuit player, this is the only thing you should do. That's what works the best. I mean, they can vanish, so when they are doing their combo and you grab them, there's a good chance that you actually get the grab. Also, with that Super Soul, their first evasive is going to be free. And even though Hercule uses a 3-bar evasive, with that Super Soul he recovers 1 stamina. So it pretty much has like a 2-bar evasive. Apparently I still have to put some more clips on my PC. Like, how predictable can you be? Just spam Dragon Burn against a player that already countered your Dragon Burns prior. Thank you, bots. But yeah, honestly, Kasai, I would go, if I were you, I would go for Endless. When you stream, if I were you, I would be doing my next stream. And I'm not too much into PvP, and I would like to go a bit more into PvP. Endless stream. Like, endless lobby stream. It's one of the best things you can also do. Not to, you don't have to, I mean PvP does not necessarily mean ranked, but endless. Make endless open, get your friends into the stream, play with viewers. Maybe something in the title. I mean, apparently your streaming title is a boring stream, so you could go with that and make like a boring endless. Let's spar together. Bam, spot on. For their Dragon Burn. Dragon Burn should have stayed as 3-bar evasive. Boring. Heck. Okay, Holy Inscription. Super Explosive Ray of Ranger. I mean, Holy Inscription is not that bad of a move. What's a Super Soul? Thank you, Drainbots. What else? Favorite evasive? Dragon Burn. But yeah guys, tomorrow I will be dropping the Demon Ray, why Demon Ray is the best move. And I feel like in that video I finish people more off with the stuff that I do afterwards after Demon Ray. I mean that video is already done, finished, done. I just have to upload it and I have to edit the thumbnail. I mean I already got the thumbnails kind of ready. I think I choose this one. I mean it's kind of difficult, the shockwave is huge. Oh yeah. Do you have games on your phone? I have plans for this picture. Can we test something? Maybe next stream. I'm not continuing for much further. It's 1 AM and I have to get up at 6 AM. Yeah, I just burn off Xenoverse in general. I mean, do a mix, do endless, do quests. I mean, I already have like the Super God. Super God is the best move already done. And I already have. I wasn't sure if I should do this one, use this one. But they always look up. So I decided that I go for this one. It's kind of cooler. Do you have games on your phone? to uploads. Also, don't mind these screenshots. I just did a testing to see for myself what actually increases the friendship with the characters. What you have to do. I mean, I already had like. I mean, this was for Madman, but for whatever reason, that picture was still having like the checked in text box. Like, why is it squared in? I mean, the same was with Godfist. Why is it squared in? I mean, I guess it's a good thumbnail for Stream of Emergence in general. But yeah, you have like a sneak peek. Like these were some original thumbnails that I had in mind. I don't even like Xeno. But yeah, Demon Way will drop tomorrow. I just have to make the thumbnail. Maybe within the next, maybe in 16 hours you will see the video. I mean, I pretty much within the span of 24 hours I dropped 2 videos. And pretty much a live stream. I mean, not everyone is made or built for PvP. Let's put it that way. I mean, there's some people who just want to play the game, just have fun, have a good time and all that stuff. And there are just people who want to play against others and want to compete against others. So if you're not necessarily that type of person that wants to play against others all the time and wants to compete against others, F Goku. mean, I really would like to make my male margin give him like the Dr. Hido top clothing, but still missing the top clothing. I have it like 3 times, but they're already on 3 different characters. But yeah, I think once I'm done with most of my videos that I have on PC, I think when I'm finished with them, I will focus on character builds. As I have planned like to have like a Super Saiyan 3 build. Maybe going for a Super Saiyan Blue build with this preset right here. I still have some clips for with my the Blue Evolved build. Even though it's just one Super Soul and a couple of moves that are different, I still feel like these are 2 different builds. Just this one super. Oh. I did have that one Super Soul on. I just noticed. It's my deck. I should finally override this. Someone kind of share your love. How did it happen?
Greetings.
Now I wonder. Was I only able to crush the Strangburn spammer because of my Super Soul? I mean, I have noticed how much ki I've gained. Notice how much ki I've gained. But because of that I was able to throw Sawing Fist. I mean, yeah, perfect block there. The Vegeta Super Soul, if I had it on, would have been active by now. A clash, yeah. Outcome would be like still the same. Only that my Blue Evolve would have been hitting much harder. Yeah, he would have been finished much sooner if I had my proper Super Soul equipped. I think I had the Super Soul on in the other battles too, right? Yeah, and I haven't noticed it yet. I actually could have had more damage. So take about units for power Super Soul. Nah. I would use it.
Keep up.
I mean, as you can see, even with that super stall, I'm still not really having trouble with maintaining the form. I mean, couple clashes, being on the move the entire time. But I think with the full power Jin Superstar you mean that one in which you recover ki when the opponent has more ki, right? And when you have more ki, you start to gain an attack boost. I mean, it's pretty much an inconsistent attack boost and an inconsistent ki drain. Not ki drain, ki gain. Like if your opponent has like 8 bars of ki, they can kind of lock you away from your attack boost. I mean, when you equip a super sword, just make sure that there is not another super sword that has like the same properties, like the same basic tier. Should you like the stream? No, a like would help out. Content creators are milking this DLC. Hitbox on point. People complain about Milsay infected. What was he saying? I should check his YouTube channel. I mean, yeah, true. I mean, we're just on my stream. Maybe he was complaining, I don't know. But yeah, with this set, with Blue Evolved, you're moving super fast. I mean, technically speaking, CG Videos kind of uploaded the same build that I have. Although granted, it's just a coincidence that we have like the same attributes. But I think where our build really differs is with our movesets. I feel like CG Videos is like one of the best Xenoverse content creators out there. Black is so brainless. You mean to play him or the character in general? Because yeah, I would kind of agree. Yo, Rosie, or Rose, TT Sane Robots. Yeah. I don't think he would have limit bursted, but I just wanted to prevent it in general. Let's second my 2 presets. Yeah, it is really wonky. Also, if you want to have like demon crystals pretty easily, you know, the way how you unlock Demigra, Final Form Mira, and Corrupt Zamasu as raid bosses, or crystal raid bosses, you pretty much obtain them with the gifts, if you give you the gift of these characters. But if you give them the gift a second time, you will get 10 Demon Realm crystals. Which you can also technically use to make them into Super Mix Capsules. But honestly, I would also say that Goku... I mean, let's be honest. Goku Black had... the Super Dragon Balls 2 times. Yeah, we'll use this preset. Had Super Dragon Balls 2 times. And he could have pretty much wished for every mortal to disappear. I'm gonna set up the post. The mech gets fun. This is why I have my mech. Because this all this guy does is grab spamming with the grab super sword. easy. This is all this guy does. It's all this guy does. Dragon Burn and grab. And then tries to hit you with a Masenko afterwards. So this guy is aiming to hit you with 7,000 points of unvanishable damage. You should try it. I mean, I made a video about it. What the most broken male Saiyan build could be. But honestly, I do not necessarily see why I should have this preset. It honestly would win me a lot of games. I mean, I'm already playing super fast with Super Saiyan God and that preset in general. I knew he was going for stamina reset. This is a Goku without thank you Dragon Balls. They're nothing. They're pretty much nothing. I mean, Goku's a pretty good character in general. It's good combos, good act, like a good move set, or at least he has access to really good moves. Like what moves do you normally want to have on a custom Goku? I mean, ideally you want to have the technical type, because your stamina is, recovers way faster. I mean, the other types are not necessarily all too great. Also, this one has the most stamina. Then for the Super Soul, I mean, obviously you have Thank You Dragon Balls to recover a good chunk of health, stamina and ki at the same time. And with the moveset you have like Super God Fist and Burst Kamehameha. Like Burst Kamehameha really helps it to play a bit more passive. If the opponent flies towards you and you catch them off guard, this is more time that you are given to recover some stamina in addition. God Fist, good damaging move in general. Or best move, I might ask. I might add, sorry. And then I just have Meteor Strike because for the sake of not just having maybe like another consecutive Energy Blast or Energy Wave combo. It's a good move, regardless. And of course Backflip. solid moveset. And yeah, with the thank you Dragon Ball Super Soul, you pretty much have access to 2 ways to recover your health and stamina, kind of. With the Super Soul itself and with the Limit Burst. So in theory, one could easily recover 1.5 bars of stamina, depending on how they play. When they play super passive with their Limit Burst active, they can potentially recover stamina way faster than they normally do. And especially if you try to stamina reset yourself by going for a quick instant rise and then resetting your stamina. Like, I barely had time for 2 destructive fractures in that stamina break. But yeah, I guess I will end my stream here. Sorry that it's a bit short, but I have to work and have to work tomorrow, and yeah. Night is already getting shorter and shorter for me. But hey guys, thank you so much for tuning in, for watching my stream, much appreciated. And yeah, I will see you tomorrow. I think I will do another stream tomorrow, as well as uploading the Demon Way best move video. But yeah guys, take care and see you next time.